outside in the nice fresh air. Got me a good hot cup of coffee at McDonald's.
At McDonald's, I'll tell you what.
You know what? It's a good day.
It is a good day. I'll tell you, I'm excited. The music's got me fired up. It is playoff football time. I love Texas high school football. I don't think there's anything better in this country than Texas high school football. Coach, what do you think about that? Hey, good morning to you, Coach. Thanks for joining us this morning. Hey, that's all right. We heard there were a couple tornadoes and some electricity kind of went down. It is all good. Coach, I'll tell you what, first round of playoffs. Any surprises to you? Well, I'll tell you what, Coach, I was broadcasting the Plano East game out there in Denton, and I'm going to tell you what, you guys better saddle up because the Panthers looked pretty stout against Denton last week. Well, and Coach, when I was broadcasting that game, I'll tell you there were basically 3 plays, and it's always the big ones that cost you the game. But there were basically 3 plays that cost Plano East that game because the Denton Ryan defense could not stop the Plano East Panther offense. Yeah, and so I'll tell you what, it was sad, but it was also exciting because, we got to see some really good football. And I'll tell you, Coach, my surprise game of last week was Euless Trinity. Did you see that coming? What other games, if folks are out there and are able to tune in on the AM dial or if they're able to catch it on a cable channel or something, what games would you recommend folks tune into and watch this week? you know, Coach, real quick, let's talk about that South Lake Geyer game. And I want to go back to Geyer's first game. They played Hebron. At halftime, Hebron was ahead in that game. Coach, if you had to pick two teams that would go forward from our area to the next round of playoffs, and you were trying to prognosticate, which two teams do you think would be the ones that move on? Well, I think I agree with you on that. You know, they just seem to be able to turn it on in the second half. You know, the first half they seem to kind of mud the waters up a little bit. Then that second half, I don't know what they do at halftime, but Coach Westerberg and his coaching staff really does some adjusting, and they come out and, boy, they put some points on you quick. Well, Coach, I'm going to break down my bracket after this playoff season, or after this playoffs round, and I'm going to try to pick the winners in each bracket throughout the state. Would you do the same with me? Let's compare brackets. All right, sounds good. So I'd say next Friday we're not going to be on, of course, because it's Black Friday. Are you available Monday or Tuesday? Yes, sir. All right, which day? I'm going to let you pick the day because I love talking high school football and I want to do it at your convenience. All right, let's kick the week off then with some high school football. Coach, you have a great weekend, and you guys at the Blue Nation have a great Thanksgiving, and I'll talk to you on Monday.
Have a great one, Coach.
All right, folks, well, that was Coach Scott Smith, the athletic director and head coach of the Plano West Wolves, one of our media partners out there with KEXB 620 AM. And also, don't forget, we have Notre Dame football here at KEXB, so go to the website and you can find out the schedule. But Notre Dame actually is surprising me there. Ken Irish Bateman.
They're doing great, aren't they?
Boy,
I believe it's Boston College. They play this Saturday, and that's going to be a tough battle because Boston is always after them. But it should be a really good game.
So you're taking the Irish over the Boston College folks, huh?
Yes, sir. Always, always.
Irish Bateman, I'll tell you what. So, folks, we've got our Around the State playoff update from Mustang Callie. We're welcoming her back in the studio. She a little bit banged up, a little bit bruised, but she's got a new car out of the deal, and she's in studio back with us. So, Mustang, what do we got going on around the state of Texas?
Well, I've got Region 1, the bi-district games from last Friday. El Dorado lost to Tuscosha 40-66, and Bowie Volunteers lost to Permian. So Tuscosha will play Permian this Friday in area. And then Denton Ryan beat Plano East 56-33. So Ryan will play South Grand Prairie, who beat Trinity 24-21. And that'll also be at AT&T Stadium tonight at, I believe, 5. And Amarillo won against Montwood 44-27, and Martin dominated Midland 76-18. So Amarillo will take on Martin this Friday. DeSoto won over Coppell with a score of 35-31, and Allen won at home against Byron Nelson 50-14, no surprise. So another game will take place at AT&T Stadium tonight at 9 o'clock after the Trenton, Grand Prairie, and Plano East. Yes.
Yes.
Well, neither of those teams have Tony Romo, though. They're not missing him, so it may be fine. It might be fine. It might be fine.
Well, I'll tell you what, the great analysis from Mustang Callie. Now that those teams have Tony Romo, Jackson.
There
I think that puts you in your place there, buddy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
you
might
might
be
want
fine.
to. Yeah, okay. Well, folks, thank you to Mustang Callie for the high school football report. Excellent job. And, folks, I'll tell you what, we got an exciting show because we've still got some leftovers of people who have submitted their darndest things that kids say, Dr. Bateman.
Absolutely, and they do come up with some good ones. And we have some funny jobs, some funny things in the business world as well to share. So lots going on this morning.
Yeah, corporate blunders. I mean, to tell you, they are some big ones. You know, of course, my favorite one is Exciting Google, and we'll get to all that when we come back from the break. But folks, stay tuned. You're with On Point with JP and Dr. B. You can find us at jpanddrb.com, on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter at JP and Dr. B. We'll be right back after these messages. I've got to find the other stories that these people sent in.
Are they in our email?
I know I've got like 3 more stories to read, and I don't remember where they're at. I'm looking in our email right now. See, I've set up a bunch of folders.
Mm-hmm.
And that was finding the folders. That's what I do anyway.
Do you want me to come over? Mm-hmm.
Hey, Dr. B, did I ever email you the show outline for today?
Yeah.
Just what we talked about last week.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Did I email it? Will you
Yeah.
pull it up real quick and tell me what we're supposed to be talking about today? I want to make sure we stay on point there, even though nobody else knows.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. I can call in. Just whatever.
Have you heard, by the way, from Sharon Easley?
No, I haven't left a message. I need to call her back again. I can do that today. Who is this?
Why is Callie's folder not allowing me to go into it? That's interesting. Malacha's under yours. Denise, add emails. Have you noticed all the folders I created?
I'm looking on my email for that because she emailed me.
I know we had 2 or 3 and I can't find them now. Are we meeting tomorrow, Dr. Lee?
I can meet in the morning. I've got a funeral in the afternoon I need to go to. So
Sorry to hear that.
it's an actress memorial service. The guy died a month ago.
Oh, did you get the new commercial, by the way, from Denise?
Yes.
So I have
So I
this.
guess you need to go back into studio then, like, quickly?
Yep.
So this girl from Chicago, she flipped out on a Denny's waitress because they were having $4 all-you-can-eat pancakes, and the waitress said you can't share them. They're only for a single person, and she freaked out and tried to beat up the waitress.
Ouch. Maybe we'll let Callie read the news today,
I'm trying to find good
and then
ones.
you and I
worth
can talk
reading.
about it. What do you think?
Yeah. I've got a job in Aberdeen, Scotland here for a chocolate taster.
Yeah, that's funny. Hook me up. Gosh, I can't believe I don't know where I put that at. Oh well, I know we've got the one anyways. I wonder. We've got a birthday request as well. Thank you. So, do you have news ready to go?
I have one. I mean, I'm trying to read as many as possible to get ones good enough.
Well, do you want me to do it? Because I'm pretty fast on that deal.
Okay.
Now, are you just on the Huffington Post one?
Mm-hmm.
Don't go ahead and go out to Google if it's taking too long,
Okay.
and Google funny stories in the news, and it'll probably bring up NBC New York.